Alright, welcome to the channel everyone. Welcome back to our returning viewers, and if you're new, a good first welcome to you. So here we are. We are in a Cessna Citation CJ4. We're doing our NeoFly career mode here. This is episode number 53, and we're going to be departing from Kokomo Municipal Airport in Indiana, and we're going to be landing in Winamac, Indiana. Elevation for the runway is 707 feet, so keep that in mind for our descent procedures. So we're going to get this thing going here. I'm pretty sure I accepted the job in NeoFly. Yes, I did. Just verified it. So we will go ahead and do that. We're going to be starting off on the runway, so we're not going to get a startup procedure, but we will get a takeoff, cruise, and landing procedure.
Good morning, my favorite transporter. Passengers will board as soon as you request it. Pilot from dispatch. Boarding passenger. Please stand by.
It's only one passenger? Let's have a look-see.
Transporter from dispatch. Everyone is on board. Let's go. You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Alright, so we adjusted our trim, we adjusted our flaps, we put on the seatbelt and safety notification for the passengers. We set our cruising altitude of 2,000 feet, and we adjusted our heading just in case we need be. It looks like we might have a little bit of rain on the radar there. So we got live weather. We just adjusted the time of the day. So I think we are ready for takeoff here. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a quick little flight here for our afternoon relaxation. We got positive climb.
Air crew. We hope to see you again soon.
Go ahead and retract our landing gear. Keep an eye on our speed here. Make sure we don't... Oh, that's definitely rain. And we are headed right to it, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to be going through some hefty rain here. So we got rain off to the right, and that is what we're going to be flying into. So we do have a little bit of a rainy forecast here. Adjust the barometric pressure there. We can take off our notification since we are at cruise altitude. Got a little farm area. We got some red in there in the forecast. It's going to be a bumpy ride, maybe, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so we are going to be in for a treat on this one. Hopefully it clears out by the time we get to the runway. If not, we'll try to make do. I guess we can do a quick little update. I mean, we just flew this morning, so it's not too much new. So we're flying out from Kokomo, Indiana, flying over to Winamac, Indiana. Short trip here. I think it's about 50 nautical miles on the flight planner. And we're currently sitting at 11.5 million in cash in NeoFly. We didn't do too much flying with yeah, we didn't do too much flying with our AI pilots today, but just enough to make some money. So we get into that little rain area here. It looks like there is going to be a little bubble there of clear weather. So we'll see if we fly out of this sometime soon, and then it's going to get worse. So we are getting worse a little bit. Go ahead and tune to our approach here. We are looking for KRWN. It might not be up on the map yet. No, it usually pops up around the 30 nautical mile mark, and we're sitting at 32 nautical miles to go for the airport, so it'll come up in just a moment, I think. We're gonna kind of hope for runway 27 if they assign us one or not, and if we can't, just select it ourselves. There we go, KRWN. Nice, we get to select the runway, so that's always a plus. We're going to select runway number 27 and announce our full stop landing and our position.
Kilo Romeo, Whiskey November, traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra, 27 miles southeast, 2,000 feet inbound to land runway 27.
And that's all we have to do there. We are going to be making a left-hand turn eventually, so hopefully we get around the storm. We got a little bit of visibility at the moment, but that yellow is not very visible. Oop, I just hit the mic. I'm sorry about that. I was reaching for my drink. Alright, we're going to be coming up to State Road 25. Up by North County Road 600. Well, we got clear skies over to the right. Unfortunately, we're going to be making a left. looking at our map here. So we're currently sitting here in the lower right hand. Our flight plan has us making this left-hand turn after we cross over State Road 14, and the runway sits just after 35. Runway sits at almost 4,200 feet in length. Asphalt runway coming in on 27. Doesn't look like there's a taxi system, so we'll just land the airport or land the airplane, come to a stop, and then we'll call it a day there, since it's in the afternoon hours here. So we got some thicker yellow stuff on the radar. Alright, it's not looking good on the radar. I'm thinking we are approaching that State Road 14, which is also Division Lane Road. Pretty close. And the weather doesn't look like it's going to be getting any better. Yeah, there's our flight path right there. So we're going to be turning up there in the green. At least, hopefully the red is clear. We will see. This is going to be a good one. Alright, so once again, our runway sits at 700 feet. So we're going to drop down to about 1400. We are flying into the red here. So all not looking so hot. So it might be a little tricky for the landing. It's going to start pouring out. We do have landing gear down. We basically just combined phase 1 and 2 in our landing. We are 6.4 miles away from the airport, no runway in sight. We're going to go ahead and announce our final.
Kilo Romeo Whiskey November traffic Cessna Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is on final runway 27 to land.
We're going to do a quick drop down to 1,100 feet. Alright, we are in the red. We got pouring rain coming down. I don't know if you guys can hear that. And we got zero visibility here. Turning autopilot off. Gonna check our altitude. I see the trees down there. Still have no runway in sight. I think we're passing over the runway right now. Yeah, this might be too. We might have to go for a go around. Because we just flew over the airport and we did not see anything. Alright, so we're going to go for a go around here. Speed up a little bit. Rain seems like it should be disappearing soon. Come in for a little circle around. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what the other side of the runway looks like. Looks all nice and clear here. It's just when we turn around, it's going to be the tricky part. Rain is hovering right over the airport. It's a heavy rain. Yeah, so we are basically flying over the airport again. There's the runway. So, not gonna make that again. So stormy weather here. Alright, let's try one more time for runway number 27. As we pull up, we don't want to crash into those trees. We're going to try to stay as low as possible though. Don't want to stall. Bank to the right, or to the left a little bit. We are lined up with the runway, checking our elevation here, our speed. Dropping our elevation again. Alright, there's our runway. We're going for it. It's gonna be a tough one.
That was a harder landing than we'd like to see.
Oh yeah, we're cruising.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Let's just try to come to a stop without crashing. Alright. Let's see if we can cut the engines off here.
Transporter, disembarking of passengers can begin.
Alright. So stormy weather there on that one. We overshot the runway, but we are good. Hopefully they're visiting these people over here.
Transporter from dispatch. Another passenger mission completed. Thanks, and bye.
Alright, hopefully they brought their raincoats, but appreciate you tuning in for our afternoon live session. And hit that subscribe button if you can. And we got a lot more flying to do over the next, I don't know, indefinitely how long. So we got Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 coming, so that should be good times. So appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.